Alright, today I am at the Augusta Exchange Regal 20. I think that they officially call it the Augusta Exchange and IMAX now, that they upgraded one of the auditoriums to IMAX. It was constructed in the late 90s. My dad actually was one of the members of the construction project. I was not often one to come to this theater when it was first built. At the very beginning, I believe my granddad's theater was still open, and when it closed, I was pretty close to high school graduation, and I don't remember going to too many movies. We've got the one sheets for upcoming features, and now showing here. Yeah, so this has gotten some minor upgrades since it was built in that time period, but mainly just the IMAX retrofit. I believe that some of the auditoriums have been upgraded to recliners as well, but I don't believe all of them. The box office is out of use, just like pretty much all of them are now. It looks like this is kind of something I've seen on whenever I did the Regal Sandhills in Columbia. You'll see the same thing. Lots of neon still, and the you know, this is turned off now, but the thing that indicates the show times is this like red LED screen rather than a nice, you know, upgraded flat panel like you'll see at some of the films now. Got the IMAX giant poster here advertising The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and a few more on the other side. We'll go in a minute. I would generally say I think this is a pretty good location. It's not the best theater in Augusta area anymore since they built a very nice Georgia Cinema, but it's pretty good. I think the decor is a little gaudy personally, but I guess they were trying to give this kind of classic sort of vibe, but maybe they went a little bit over the top. Alright, I will pause this so I can give them my ticket and such, and I'll take a little footage inside next. Okay, I was able to get my ticket, and I did kind of inadvertently confirm while I was there my suspicion that some of the auditoriums are recliners and some are not. I'm not sure if that's because that was an intentional decision, or if when Cineworld took over they canceled the remodel. Anyway, over here I just kind of wanted to show they have like the, I guess, a bar sort of area. I don't know if Regal has a term for those. I know they call them MacGuffins at the AMCs. And there, as I indicated, is the old LED style things. It looks like none of the neon things are on today for whatever reason. But they do have a small arcade that looks like it's completely not in use, probably due to the pandemic. And we'll have shows on each side. I probably am actually going to stop and get concession, which, as you can see, has been upgraded to have the nice TVs to display the various options. But there's a bit of a line, so I'm just gonna go check out my auditorium and maybe a couple other ones, depending. Alright, so nice classic carpet here. Let's see, what auditorium am I? She said it was up the ramp around the corner. I'm in 2. Did I come up the wrong side here? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. And this is not my auditorium, but I am gonna peek in it real quick. This music probably gonna lead me to get copyrighted. You couldn't see very much in the end, but Apparently it was still the credits for the movie rolling and the lights were down. I thought that it was just between show music. But that auditorium did not have recliners. Here, I think that this one is solidly in between shows, and we can get a better look at one. Yeah, here we go. Okay, now this is different. So, this auditorium here. Oh, crap. I still probably need to turn the light on. 1 second. Okay, so, yes. As I kind of indicated, this does appear to be recliners. This is not the same one that we saw at the one in Augusta, but they have a little bit less spacing between them. The leather is a little bit different, but they do full recline. And yeah, so that's what this one looks like, Auditorium 12. I'm going to pause it while I find a better one that I can show off that does not have them. Right. And there's a quick example of the standardized seating that is in the ones that have not been upgraded. I would have got a closer look at it, but there were a couple of people in there, and I wasn't really certain why they were in there because there's no showing currently, but such is life. Alright, so I really do think I went down the wrong side here because I am certainly not seeing
Well, Ms. Forrester, we'll cut to the chase. As I'm sure you know, we have a very high-profile event happening here this weekend.
Of course,
okay.
I'm very aware.
There's no one in here.
Well, we need to hire additional staff through the week, but
you can
they
see
must
them a little bit better.
maintain the level of
Kind of
service
a
guests
standard
at the Royal Gate expect.
regular seat.
It's not often we come across a resume this distinguished.
Excuse me. This is just a piece of paper. And if I'm going to be worthy of this institution, you need to see me in.
The masking is good on the screen, at least in this one. We'll see if it holds up in mine.
Are you going to pick it up or just leave it there?
Alright. So one more thing that I wanted to show on the side before I actually go and find my auditorium is that it does appear that they did not shut down this little candy dispenser machine. You know, a lot of things like this are shut down for COVID, but they've both got the, you know, where you would put the coins, but also a change dispenser. It doesn't take cards though, so it's only so good. Alright, I might wrap it up and take a little footage once I get to my auditorium, but that is for the most part what this theater looks like. It is, like I said, a pretty just standard Regal, partially upgraded. I feel like they should put a little bit more into it, but they don't have a lot of competition in this area. So I guess they feel like they can get away with it. Worth noting is the other side here, where my screen actually is, has a party room. Looks like some Alvin and the Chipmunks theme, and another one of these candy machines. And turns out, you see, I just think that little things like this are without excuse, like the lighting not working on the men's room there, and I guess that they didn't have any time to deal with such things during months and months of being shut down.
Want to play video games on the big screen? Download the Nuvie Arcade app now and get ready.
So my auditorium is one of the recliner ones.
Your ad can be the star of the show. Reach your customers on the big screen in a distraction-free environment. Call 1-800-SCREAM1 today and write your own Hollywood ending.
Download the movie Arcade app and get ready to play. The game is about to begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roots are strong.
Near the middle.
Our characters complex.
And
our stories light up the big screen all over the
be a
world.
good spot.
Throughout the month of May, newbies highlighting a different Asian American and Pacific Island writer,
This looks like it might be a flat screen, so I'm concerned that
Join us
the film is going
honor
to
the culture
be
and stories that have never mattered
letterbox
more.
once it starts.
To the
But
AAPI community,
I guess that's just one of the things you have to deal with these days.
to moviegoers,